Hello guys, my name is Wildcard. The unofficial fourth test for the British and Irish Alliance Tour to South Africa 2021 is here. The team has been announced. The Razzie really wanted to play another test to give the Springboks a little bit more preparation, but Warren Gatland is scared. He doesn't want another test. So, he left Razzie with no choice but to kind of just put the best team he could probably put on the field. And I think it is a bit of a rough position for South Africa, as you only got, after this game, only 2 test matches to kind of like test out your combinations and depths for the test match. And really, for Razzie, I think he really wanted a third test to give a bit more stats on all of his players and all the combinations to see how things are working together. But yeah, that aside, let's get into the list. Let's not talk too much about the... if you want to know what's been happening in South Africa camp with the bubble being burst, I have a news story for that on my channel. But this one, we're going to strictly stick to the team lineup. By the way, this is a picture that I made for the team lineup with everyone's photos. If you want to see the picture, I'll put a link in the description below. And yeah. So let's have a look at who's made the team. So for South Africa, starting off, Steven Kittoff. He is a magnificent player for the Stormers. He has grown significantly. He's probably going to consolidate himself in that starting number 1 spot. A big hole that was left when the Beast retired. So he really wants to solidify himself to fill those big shoes and take up the number 1 spot. He weighs in at 120 kilos and 183 centimeters tall. He's up against, he has 48 caps for the Springboks. He's up against Wyn Jones. Not Alan Wyn Jones, but Wyn Jones. Well, by the way, good news, everyone. Alan Wyn Jones is back. He's probably going to be playing this weekend as the Stormers, and we could potentially see him make a test return for the first test. So, very excited about that. Alan Wyn Jones. This guy's made out of, I don't know, alien technology that he does not break or retire. Okay, second up, Joseph Dweeba. He has 0 tests for the Springboks, 108 kilos, 1 meter and 8 centimeters tall. He's up against Ken Owens, who has 82 caps for the Wales, and he's 112 kilos, 1 meter and 86 centimeters tall. Trevor Nayake, he had a bit of a struggle last week against Georgia. Not last week, the week before. Last week was cancelled. Against Georgia, he is 45 caps in for the Springboks, 121 kilograms, 178 centimeters tall. He's up against Kyle the Man Sinclair. No, I Rugby World Cup 2019. Sinclair, I'll never forget it. He scored a try and broke Australia. So Sinclair weighs in at 122 kilos. He has 47 caps for England and 176 centimeters tall. Only 176? He's my height. I could take him. I definitely could take him. It's like my size. But like double my weight. How is this guy able to put on 120 kilos at 176? It's beyond me. Anyway, at number 4, we have Eben Itzebeth. He is probably the best player in the Springboks at the moment. He's 186 caps for the Springboks, 123 kilograms, 2 meters and 3 centimeters tall. He's up against Mauro Itoje from England, 48 caps for England, 110 kilograms, 197 centimeters tall. So Itzebeth had a bit of size over Itoje, and Itoje really probably wants to work on his discipline. Don't want to give away too much penalties on breakdown. He does push himself quite hard on the breakdown, and he really pushes that boundaries a little bit. He likes to go for the charge downs a little bit more earlier than the referees probably would like, and sometimes he gets penalized for offside. So Itoje really wants to improve on his accuracy, I guess. At number 5, we have Franco Mustard. He's 102 centimeters tall. He's 102 kilograms, 2 meters tall, up against Ian Henderson, who has 63 caps for Ireland, 118 centimeters, 118 kilograms at 199 centimeters tall. Very, very big fellas here. And the loose forwards, we have Marco van Staden at number 6 with 6 caps for the Springboks, up against Josh Navidi, 28 caps for Wales. Pieter-Steph du Toit, 56 caps for the Springboks. Oh yeah, Marco van Staden is in for Sio Khaleesi because he's currently still ill. Hopefully he gets better soon. And at number 7 position for the Lions is Tom Curry. He is 33 caps for England. Pretty good matchup there. But the South Africa plays 7 on the blind side. So technically, Pieter-Steph du Toit is up against Josh Navidi, and Tom Curry is up against Marco van Staden. At number 8, Jasper Wise. Only 1 cap for the Springbok box, and up against Tau Lupe Falatau. He is 86 caps for Wales. Pretty big stuff. The loose forwards, Pieter-Steph du Toit is definitely going to be the leading man in the pack for South Africa. I really want to see how Tom Curry and Falatau handles him around the breakdown, because du Toit is an absolute workhorse. I'd be ready to see him putting a lot of work for his team. And now we have the middle section, the backs. First up for South Africa, we have Faf de Klerk. He's finally back. The villain, the blonde villain, the man who molested the Rugby World Cup. He's finally back. Let's try to make this a little bit. Fix this a little bit. Yep, he's finally back. We're about to see him in play for South Africa. He has 30 test caps and 20 points. He's up against Conor Murray, the captain for the British and Irish Lions at the moment, before I guess hands the reins over for the real captain, Alan Wynne-Jones, when he comes back. And he's on 89 caps for Ireland, and he has 95 points. So Conor Murray actually scores more points than Faf de Klerk in terms of per game basis. But Faf de Klerk, his main job is being a pest. He's really good around the breakdown. He kicks a lot of the box kicks. He does a lot of box kicks for the Springboks, and he's quite important in Springboks kicking game. And Conor Murray is more of a So it's got a bit of a. We'll see how these two match out. This will be interesting. And number 10, Morné Steyn, the hero from 2009 Lions series for the Springboks. He's back with a bit of a scratch on his eye. He's done stellarly well for the Bulls this year, getting the Bulls into the Rainbow Cast final, winning Currie Cup last year. Morné Steyn is absolutely spectacularly in form. He has rewinded the clock, basically. He has 66 caps for the Springboks and 736 points. That is a lot of points for Morné Steyn. He's up against Dan Biggart. He's got 92 caps for Wales and only 494 points. Like, despite having, almost 30 more, almost 30% more caps than Morné Steyn, he has about 30% less points scored than Morné Steyn. This will be really interesting to see. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Morné Steyn starts in one of the test matches. Maybe the first one. Depends how he goes this match. But yeah, he's definitely the most informed fly half in South Africa right now, in my opinion. And number 11, I think it's Spusiso Kosi. I thought his first name was a bit different. It was like Isos or something. There was like a short version of it. But anyway, Nkosi is at number 11. He's an absolute freak on the wing. He has 11 caps of Springboks, 40 points in just 11 caps. Very, very good. And then he's up against Josh Adams, the absolute try-scoring machine so far in the Lions tour. He has 32 caps for Wales and 85 points for Wales. This will be a really, really interesting and good matchup to see who's actually going to be the better winger, especially to see if Josh Adams are still, up against a much better team. Is he still going to be able to score as many tries as he did, or like scoring tries, any tries? If he's still is still like as good as he looks from the previous matches, we shall find out. And number 12, Damian Delande. He's recovered from the little fire pit incident. Damian Delande has 47 cap for the Springboks. He is scored 30 points. He's 105 kilograms at inside center, and he's 191 centimeters. Absolute giant player in the center field position. He's up against Bandiaki. He plays for Bandiaki. He has 31 points playing for Ireland. He scored 25 points out of his test careers. He's 178 centimeters tall and 100 kilograms in size. Still quite big in size, a little bit shorter than Delande, but this will be a good matchup to see who's a very good physical matchup in the inside center position. At outside center, Lukamyo at number 13. He has 15 caps with 15 points scored for the Springboks. He is 98 kilograms and 186 centimeters tall. He is the captain for the Springboks for stepping in for Sio Khaleesi. He's technically the second African captain for the Springboks in the history. So yeah, congratulations, Lukamyo. That is pretty big achievement for himself, and will be a very proud moment to step on the field for his. Oh, actually, does this count as a Springbok game? Because he's South Africa A. So technically he's not a Springbok captain. Maybe not. We shall see how history talks about this. It's kind of like a borderline thing. This is South Africa A, but it's the Springboks, let's face it. Anyway, he's up against Chris Harris. And number 13 has 28 caps for Scotland. One of the only Scots made the starting team. The only Scottish person, Scots. Yeah, that's right. Made in the starting team. He has 15 points for Scotland. He is 188 centimeters tall, 104 kilograms. Quite big guy as well on center field position. He's actually a lot larger than Lukamyo who's only 98 kilograms. Oh, actually no, they're pretty similar actually. 98 kilograms, 104. So slightly bigger. Now, at number 14, here's the danger position for both teams. Cheslin Kobe. He is an absolute magician on the field. He's got the most amazing agility on the field, the most amazing footwork in the history of rugby. He's the only one in the world that can get the ball at any position on the field, in any situation, any time he can score. That's how dangerous this guy is. I have seen him step through 5 All Blacks to create an opportunity for South Africa to score. He is absolutely one of the most electrifying, one of the most spectacular spectacular finishes in rugby. So I am very excited to see him back on the field. He is 80 kilos and 171 centimeters. He's smaller than me. I'll definitely take him out. He's probably the only guy I can fight on the field and probably have no chance. He's probably just going to be way faster than me. I was going to say I probably have a chance to fight him, but nah. He's just going to destroy me. So he's tiny, but his just agility is through the roof. He's just, only one who can score the points. He has the ability to score a point anywhere on the field, anytime, given the ball. Just insane. And then he's up against Ruiz Zamet, the Wales golden boy coming out of Wales. He's pretty young, just kind of starting his career. He's had a very stellar performance in the Six Nations, scoring a bunch of really beautiful individual tries in the Six Nations to help Wales win Six Nations. So he is basically the future of Welsh rugby. He's only got 9 caps for Wales. He's scored 25 points out of the 9 caps. He's 87 kilograms and 191 centimeters tall. Yeah, so this will be a good matchup. And this is probably one of the biggest tests Zamet is facing in his career. This probably, will be the toughest team he's played against so far in his career. I'm pretty sure. And then lastly, we have Vili Larue for the Springboks, 62 caps, 60 points, 90 kilograms, 186 centimeters tall. He's up against Anthony the Freak Watson. Anthony Watson, one of the most amazing players for the British and Irish Lions team and the most talented. He's 51 caps for England, 110 points for England, 93 kilograms and 188 centimeters tall. Anthony Watson is just an absolute athletic specimen to behold. And he usually plays in the wing, but this game he's at fullback. I guess it's also, he's really, really good at utilizing the space. So if the ball gets kicked to him, don't be surprised to see him run with it and make a lot of gains from his individual athleticism. Now, finally, let's have a look at the substitutes. First up, we have Malcolm Marx. Malcolm Marx, a man who played in this World Cup, he has 34 caps for the Springboks, up against Luke Cowan-Dickie. Luke Cowan-Dickie has 31 caps for England. Queenie Oosterhuizen, yes. Oosterhuizen, one of the scariest looking guy ever, against your friendly neighborhood dad, Mako Vinopola. This is a funny two photos here. This guy looks like look at the guy who's coming to get your children, and this guy is look at your friendly dad who's gonna, protect his kids from the scary bad guy. But yeah, that's an interesting lineup there. But anyway, number 18, we have Vincent Koch. He is 21 caps for the Springboks. He's up against Xander Fagerson. He's a Scotsman, 38 caps for the Scottish team. He's the second Scotsman in the team, the only Scotsman on the bench. And then we have a number 19. His name is Nicholas Jans van Rensburg. Nicholas Jans van Rensburg. He has 0 caps. I don't think this counts as a Springboks debut, but he is technically debuting for his country. I guess he's probably played under 20s, but yeah, this is I don't know. I don't think this considers as a debut for him, but he's got 0 caps for Springboks. He's up against Adam Beard with 25 caps for the Wales. At number 20, we have Reinhard Estart. The website that I got this from, rugby.com.au. Actually spelled his first name incorrectly, so I have to correct it. Anyway, he's up against Ty Byrne. Oh yeah, Reinhard Estart has 2 caps for the Springboks. Ty Burns has 21 caps for Ireland. Number 21, we have Herschel Yanshis, 11 caps for the Springboks, up against Sam Simmons. 7 caps for England. And then we have the final few players. We have Jesse Creel, at number 22 with 47 caps for the Springboks. He's an absolute try-scoring machine. And that's the only photo I can find of him for some reason. At number 60, Gareth Davies. At number 22, he has 62 caps for Wales. He, despite the fact that Gareth Davies is famous for his contributions in beating Australia in the Rugby World Cup with his intercept tries, when you Google him, there's so many Davises. I had to search to actually find his profile, to find his stats. And the thing that really made it difficult was that there was another Gareth Davies in the Welsh team in the 1950s that comes up ahead of him. So, yeah, you're not even the most famous Welsh rugby union Gareth Davies in the world on Google. You suck, Gareth. Anyway, I'm just joking. He doesn't suck. He's just... Let's just move on. I don't want to dwell on old hatreds. Okay? I don't hold a grudge. At number 23, we have Damian Delande. He plays 7 caps for the Springboks. And Elliot, Elliot Epic Fail, Elliot Epic Fail Daily is at number 23 with 54 caps, 52 caps for England. And for some reason, the Springboks has 2 additional reserves. Kawaga Smith at number 24 with 7 caps. And Elton Yanshis at number 25, 38 caps for the Springboks. And you can tell that Iraz Erasmus is a little bit desperate to put everyone on the field. And to get everyone to get as much testing out as they can. He's actually put 2 extra reserves on the field. I'm not even sure he's allowed to put them on. Maybe he is, because this is not like technically a test match. But yeah, you can see that Radzi is a little bit stressed out about everything. By the way, I put these logos in here to make this look a bit more legitimate. But Castle Lager is not the sponsor for this channel, unfortunately. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know your predictions in the comments. And can't wait to watch. This is gonna 4 o'clock in the morning, and I have work for the rest of the on the day. So I'm gonna have to wake up, watch this, maybe not have time to make a video, and then quickly go to work. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Really appreciate all of your comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and let me know your predictions. See you guys soon.